room. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? Welcome to the show. Welcome, everybody. Come on in the room. Holla at us. Got a couple of announcements to make.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
These nuts. Hey.
I had to fall for it.
You had to bring that back.
Dang it.
Y'all remember that? The old school jokes? Okay. All right.
Dang it, Sam.
You remember your mama jokes? I used to love that. We used to go in signifying, just talking about your mama.
That was a guy thing.
I didn't
like all that. Know your mama jokes because I'm a little too sensitive.
Oh, man. Like somebody said, like your mama got like hair chest.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't play them type of games. don't
You fight.
Yeah, I fight. I will fight.
Oh boy. Before we dive into today's letter, so the real announcement is that I will be in Chicago for the book signing at Barnes & Noble on January the 16th, next Thursday.
Whoop, whoop.
I'll be in Chi-Town. Do me a favor, if you're in Chicago, you know somebody in Chicago, share this, let them know. Barnes & Noble, Orland Park. So I'll be there from 4 to 7. Come on out. Look forward to seeing you, man. Meeting folks who I've probably never met and those who I do know. So is it them, is it me? The book signing will be at Barnes & Noble in Chicago. So I can't wait to see Chi-Town and touch down with you.
That's got to feel good.
Yeah.
Going back home.
Yeah, going back to the crib.
With some stuff you done did.
Yeah. You know?
I like
this time my picture is not up at your local post office, anything like that. You know? So
no, we got to get it on a billboard.
Yes. Yeah. So please, ma'am, please, sir, do me a favor and share that news for me to your page and let everybody at the crib know what's good. All right? Crib number 2. All right. What we got going on today?
All right. Dear Sam, I recently got engaged to my guy. We've been dating for 2 years, living together for 1 year. Things have been really great. We split the bills and no rent issues. I decided recently to buy a new car. That's when the issue started. He was upset, saying that I should have included him in going to buy a car. Even though we discussed me getting a car before, he feels, as a couple that plans on getting married, I should have included him in conducting business that ultimately affects our finances, our future finances. Yeah. He says that he can appreciate that as a single woman being independent. However, as a couple, major purchases should be made as a couple. I don't think it's that big of a deal if I'm paying for it, and I didn't feel I needed permission. Does that make me too independent? Am I wrong?
Trying to find my Bible, my other book.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to read to you about finances in my book. But
is it them or is it
is it them, is it me? I talk about that in the book. Talk about mad money, talk about finances, talk about marriage meetings, and that's when you need to talk about stuff like this. And moving forward, and you talking about getting married, I'm here to tell you that any major purchases need to be talked about. I don't care if it is your money, because technically all y'all money still is y'all money. And if you can't pay for it, I got to pay for it. If I can't pay for it, you got to pay for it. And if that car break down, who you going to come see?
But isn't that the purpose of splitting your bills in the first place?
Yeah, but still, it's just the principle of talking about it. Y'all talk about the house you live in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how come we can't talk about the automobile? You about to make that purchase. That dealership might try to rip you off.
They might.
You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, like, in my household, we have money that we have for our house.
Yeah.
We have money that we have for savings.
Yeah.
And then the other money is just ours. You know, I don't question what he does with his money, and he doesn't question what I do with mine.
So he can just buy as many cars as he wants.
If he can afford it, if he save for it.
And don't ever say nothing to you about it. Nothing. Not that he needs your approval. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
But it's kind of like, you know, it's not like he's saying, you know, but just to have that conversation, like, that's a major purchase. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm going to go buy, I'm thinking about buying this motorcycle.
Yeah, well, that's your safety. That's different. That's different. That's your safety.
You can have an accident in the damn car. What do you mean?
It's different your safety, on a motorcycle.
They might not have put the right screw in.
No, it's different on a motorcycle.
Okay.
But I don't know when
a motorcycle can drive into a car.
when Reno decided to buy his Benz or whatever he wanted, that I was like, go ahead, do your thing.
See, I'm gonna mess
do
you
your thing.
up. I'm gonna mess you up. Now I'm being sensitive.
What?
See, most women say it's the principle. It's just the principle. I'm never involved in nothing. Beat me up. I know you want your car and all that stuff, but you can at least talk to me. How I didn't want to go just look at the cars.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't care. As
Yeah.
long as home is taken care of.
Right.
As long as,
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. As long as home's taken care of, but I think also you need to have that conversation. Like this is real. For some people, this bothers some people. Obviously, for him, this bothers him.
Yeah.
So this is why you need to have conversations before you get married, before you say I do, or while you're in the process of the engagement.
Right.
So the next question needs to be, okay, about purchasing a home and or your money, my money. Like they say, they split the bills, right?
Right. They split the bills.
So that means that her car note doesn't come out of the household note.
Correct.
Car note comes out of her bread.
Right.
Right. Got it. What happens if she loses a gig? Then what happens?
Well, they're not married yet.
Doesn't matter.
But
They live. It doesn't matter. They live in the same house. You playing like you married.
Well, I mean.
Tone, it's real church, ain't it?
It's real.
It's real church.
Church
Because if you go buy a damn car, you go buy a damn car, okay, and you don't talk to your wife about buying that damn car, what happens if the note's too damn high? And then you get let go or something happen, whatever, God forbid. Is the wife going to pay it or should the girlfriend pay it? Yes or no? She should.
Well, if it's okay. No, listen. If it's
I love the
disruptive to
star
your
stuff. I love the
household,
star stuff.
if it's disruptive to your household, then of course you shouldn't do it. But if my husband bought his Benz and he needed some money, he'd spent too much on an investment over here, or he needed to use our money to do that, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. I used to do that, right? And then my wife would be like, "Man, you didn't even holler at me about that." This was like some years ago. And I said, "You know what? I should have that conversation with you if you feel some type of way." You know what I'm saying? Because I'm being sensitive to her feelings.
Right.
Like, I'm just leaving her out. Not that she needs to 100% approve, but however, your helpmate, he or she could probably open your eyes to something if you listen.
Absolutely.
If you listen.
I mean, of course, if your person has a problem with it, then of course you're gonna abide by what your household rules are. But
it could be one of those. I wasn't even thinking about that. I didn't
What?
think about that. But I didn't think about that.
what?
I'm just saying. So, like, let's say we got a vacation plan.
Mm-hmm.
We're paying for this vacation,
Right.
both of us, or the college, whatever that may be. Some big other purchase we talked about.
Right.
So now I go out and I buy this ride, or whatever that may be, and then I didn't have a conversation. Not that I need approval, but maybe she could open up my eyes to something to remind me, because I know that sometimes I'm forgetful.
Right.
Oh, damn, you right. I sure do gotta go handle that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if your money is tight, if your money is on the tighter side, then you shouldn't be
Just going out there, jumping out there.
Yeah. You shouldn't
Damn
jump
it,
out
it's
the
my
tree.
money. Ain't don't worry about it.
Yeah. No.
What folks saying?
Now, Damon said, you must really be young if you can't understand that you probably shouldn't get married. These are things why marriage counseling is necessary. Maybe consider that before you get married. And Jubilee said, it's your money, so spend it however you want. And Adrian said, no, but it's always wise to include your spouse on things this large, no matter if you're paying or not. Big purchases should be discussed.
It's touchy here.
Yeah, I don't know. Jackie said, are you sure you're ready to get married? He's not giving permission. He's asking to be considered in your decisions because they are going to affect you all in the future.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah, I guess if you're looking for like future behavior, like, okay, I want to set the ground rules.
Yes.
I want to set a precedence that we shouldn't be making purchases like
Right.
this.
Right. You have to get, and again, someone said it real well. They asked the question, how old are you?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you're not mature enough or you're not there yet.
Yeah.
To understand certain things in marriages. This is why some people last for however long they last, because they were able to understand and be wise about stuff like this. It's not about someone telling you what you can do.
Well, see, the thing is that you have so many single parent households. You have so many women that have to hold it down by themselves for a long time, and then you end up in this situation in a relationship, and you don't know how to let go of the reins. You don't know how to share that, because you are Miss Independent. You got to pay everything. You got to make sure that everything is cool.
Yeah.
So some people just might not know how to yield that.
888-409-0931. 888-409-0931. We're taking your calls. Read the letter one more again for those who just tuning in. Share the video with your friends and family. When it comes to big purchases, should you have a conversation with your significant other, is today's conversation. We're helping this woman out. Her fiance feels like, look, you should not be going out buying that car and not holler at me. I know that's your car. I know it's your money.
Right.
Why wouldn't you talk to me about that big purchase?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, look, I'm good for it. I would just pull up with a new car. Hey, look.
I would totally do that. I would be the one pulling up in the
like,
new
what do you
car.
mean? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I come home. You know, I'm just different. You know, I say, you know, I FaceTime my daughter. Hey, how does look? You know what I'm saying? You know, think your mom like that? You know, I mean, that's a gift. That's a little different. But I'm just saying. Or, you know, or bam, here's a new whatever. I do that to y'all when I come in here. Don't I come in here with a new electronic. I come in. I don't ask nobody at home can I buy the electronic. Damn it, this is for my work. It's like a tool.
Right.
So I come in like, bam, look, bam, look.
Yeah, you have to do you. In some ways, but like I said, if money is tight, you don't want to jump out the tree like that. Now, Gwendolyn said, yes, when you are married, he is responsible for those payments. If you cannot make them, unless you pay cash for your car, that is a big debt to bring into marriage without a discussion. It shows your selfishness, but handle your business and maybe double those payments to help get rid of this debt. That's all you can do at this point, really, is just get rid of the debt. And she said, yes, sis, he's right. You are engaged, and the decisions each of you make are going to affect both of you. It looks like you are thinking I instead of we.
Say it.
Yeah, you have to change your mindset now. Congrats on the engagement. I don't know. Now, Lowe said he's right and sounds like a smart guy. There's the number one reason marriages fail is due to financial issues. Better get them in check now than later.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It just depends on your household and your person.
Yeah.
If he wants to be the leader of the house and you still trying to hold on to that title, then you might have some problems.
Did she say leader?
Well, you know.
Ain't there nobody lead me? I don't know what y'all talk.
Well, look, you know.
Ain't nobody lead me.
Somebody got to take the lead.
But he ain't leading me.
Well, you might not get married.
What?
You might not get married.
He gonna marry me. You see all this?
Right. And now, Tiffany said communication is the key. Won't get anywhere without
13 subtitles on that. Yeah. In my book.
Oh.
Get it. Go get it.
Finances.
Yeah, we talking about communication. Just on the communication.
Yeah.
So, you know, you have to, that's one of the biggest, like someone brought up the money as far as divorces. You get blindsided, family, when you don't communicate. Now, you all thought y'all had a communication, but y'all didn't. It was not 100% clear.
Right.
What defines. So let me break it down. So he says, let me read this letter. Hold on. Let me go over and we go to the beginning here, what she said. All right, I got to read.
I didn't quite get that.
I didn't ask you nothing, Siri.
Right, she's being nosy.
All right. So they've been living together for a year. Things have been really great. We split the bills. And rent.
Yes.
No issues. I decided recently to buy a new car. That's when the issue started. He was upset, saying that I should have included him in going to buy a car. Even though we discussed me getting a car before, he feels as a couple that plans on getting married, I should include him in conducting business.
I could see that.
I get it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
That sounds like a responsible
Man.
man. It's nothing to fall out about.
That's a guy who wants to make sure that everything's all good.
Yeah.
Because he has to protect his queen. He has to put on the cape.
Yeah, just as long as it doesn't feel like, what are you going to the store to buy? You have to.
Oh, none of that.
You have to have some autonomy. Just maybe not.
Don't you be buying that they still make wireless Kool-Aid?
What?
Weilers.
Weilers, I remember that Kool-Aid.
They still make wireless Kool-Aid? That was expensive Kool-Aid. Then they had the Hey Kool-Aid.
Yes.
Then they had the ones we used to get from Save-A-Lot. That's how, just got sugar on it. Flavor Aid.
Flavor Aid. Oh, my goodness.
Don't you be going buying the wireless. Now, you buy some Flavor Aid up in here.
So, Sam, what's your financial advice? You wrote the book.
You need to have conversations about this. So here it is. Even though you all had talked, so she said we split the bills. Y'all split the bills. Y'all talked about that, but you didn't have the next conversation to what extent,
right?
Financially. So you just saying we split, but you don't understand that you're now one. So when you become one, you need to have a conversation about bread. If you don't believe me, when you go to divorce court, they're going to talk about money.
That's a fact. That's true.
So money is going to come up.
Yeah.
So you cannot avoid money questions or conversations. Be specific about it, because a lot of times we dodge around it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can say, you got to be clear. You just got to be clear. Okay. I opened up. So I said, look, we need to bring these bills over here, and what do we plan to get rid of, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say, okay, well, this bill, all right, I'm going to send this. Put this on that bill. Let me be clear.
Yes.
So that we can get that down, so that we can come out of debt on that.
Absolutely.
You got to be able to have those real conversations, then get you some.
Communication is key.
Then get you some.
Yeah.
Take some calls. Y'all like that? Then get you some.
Great.
Welcome to the show. Hello.
Hello, Sam.
Hey.
It's Shay. How are you?
We're doing good.
Yeah, that finance thing will ruin a marriage, so they need to get it right now.
Yeah, it's not that he wants to tell her what to do. It's that It's a conversation that men and women, people who are together, need to have. You got to talk about the money.
You do. And that is a big purchase.
Yeah.
It'd be a different story if it's a pair of shoes, but a car.
I ain't got time to talk
absolutely.
about no shoes. We talking about a damn $30,000, $40,000 car.
Right. That should have been discussed. I agree.
All right. Thanks a lot, beautiful. Welcome to the show. Hello.
Hey, Sam.
Hey. Good afternoon.
First of all, you're 100% correct. I'm going to agree with you, because it's about building a marriage before you wait. It's not about waiting till you're married to get these habits in order. You build a marriage before it ever happened, and they've been doing that already. So this is just a part of it. She needs to adjust her mind now.
You need to adjust. Yeah.
Her mind and behavior.
Yeah, you want to go get your purse? Fine. You want some nice, what they call them, red bottom shoes?
Right.
Go ahead. Now we talking about right.
A car, you're going to get a whole car.
Could have been a reasonable car. Could have been
money out the house one way or the other.
Right.
Never buying it. If something like you said, if she dropped the ball, he got to pick it up.
He got to pick it up no matter what, and vice versa.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thanks for the call.
Now. Thanks.
All right. Sam Sylk Show.
What's up, Mr. Sylk? And how are you guys? Happy New Year's to you both.
Merry New Year.
Yes, Merry New Year. It's good to hear a fresh voice on your show. Not that the other ones were old, but I always did like her, so she didn't cross on over to 92.
She came on over here to hang out with us.
She came on over with the grown folks. Bless her heart.
She said, well, you say bless your heart.
And look,
that's old school.
And look, and she sounding grown. Look, and she's sounding grown on the radio station, too.
Oh, hilarious.
Well, I met you at PNC Fairfax. This is Lady B, baby. It's
What's
good
up,
to
Lady
hear you.
B? Yeah, I remember. Good seeing you.
Yes, my love. Well, I tell you, and you know, because you've been married a bunch of years too, as young as you are. You're an old young man.
I'm old young.
And right, and people have to realize because it breaks up a lot of marriages. We all are guilty of making those decisions, but when you start talking about getting engaged and getting married, then you guys are becoming one.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to start understanding that these decisions you're going to have to make with your other portion. You can't make them by yourself, and it's not going to be just that. It's going to be religion. It's going to be chastising. It's going to be a whole bunch of situations popping off, but you're going to have to make these decisions together.
That's right. All right, appreciate that call.
Blessings
Thank you.
to you, baby.
You too.
Thank
you
you,
so
my
much.
love.
Appreciate that call.
Bye-bye.
Last comments, Kenya, what you got?
All right. Cassandra said, sis, I'm on bruh's side. You all 50-50. That's a bill you have added to the household. Yes, you should have discussed it first, and you most definitely should have taken him with you. Living the married role requires much communication.
All right, do me a favor, share the video. One more. Orland Park, here I come. Orland Park, Chicago, January the 16th. I'm coming there with the books, man. Barnes & Noble there. All right, that's in Orland Park. Go to my Instagram, go to my Facebook. It's right here on the headlines, and share it. Look forward to meeting you there. Columbus, we coming soon. Phoenix, Arizona, we coming soon.
Oh, wow.
All right, so y'all get ready. Get ready, get ready. Enjoy your day.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.